Okay, everything's hooked up and we got a good charged battery. We're turned on. All right, we're back to a no start. Hey Fearless Mods fans, what is up? It's Biff. We're back at it, and you need to get down there and like and subscribe if you want to see us get this thing running, because it has been a long time coming. And if you saw in the last video, we were working on some diagnostics there and chasing some wires, and we have a little bit of a grounding issue with the ignition control module. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I got a new pigtail. I am going to install this pigtail for the control module to hopefully get some better contacts there and get a good ground going back to it again. All right, so of course our pigtails have wires of different colors. I am going to go ahead and snip this one off back here where it gives me room to work. And then I'm going to keep this handy so that I can compare it to my new pigtail. Okay, 2 down. We'll go ahead and tape those up so we're ready for the other two. Alright, so now we've got those two. Alright, tape these up, and we'll plug it in and see if our no fire situation has cured itself. Alright, the battery's charged, we get that pigtail attached, so it should be properly grounded and making good connection with the ICM. So now we're going to see if we can start this sucker. So it wasn't the connector. Am I surprised? Yeah, I was hopeful. Maybe it's the coil wires themselves going down to the coil. Clearly a wiring problem. I'm almost confident the way it's been so intermittent. The pigtail that goes down to the OptiSpark, I replaced it when I did replace the OptiSpark. So that wiring harness is good, should be good. Okay, so off camera I went ahead and replaced the 2 pigtails to the coil, the black one and the gray one. Got those wires all soldered in and shrink wrapped and electrical taped. So those are all redone. We still have a no start condition. I think I want to go into looking again at the schematic where there's an ignition signal that comes in from like ignition power, right? From the key turning on. First place I'm going to start with that is just kind of tracing backwards to see if I'm getting that ignition signal up here at the ignition control module. One of the first things I'm doing is checking the positive side for the ignition voltage that comes into the coil. And I have no voltage there with the key on. I put a jumper wire on here and back probed that power lead and attached it straight to the battery. So I was pushing the 12 volts into the coil and it fires right up. So I need to kind of do a little bit of electrical diagnosing backwards to see why I'm losing that. We found why we're not getting power in there. This doesn't explain the intermittent no start, but it does explain it right now, and that's this underhood ignition 10 amp fuse, which you can see is burned right in half. We'll go ahead and get another 10 amp fuse, put it in here, and our no start will at least be solved, and we can move on. Nice fresh new 10 amp fuse, ready to go. And now we should have our startable car. Okay, so the no start is solved. Now it's a matter of getting in here and starting to chase after what's going on. Now that we've replaced some of these wires, we know we got good grounds, we've got good wires. No need to replace the wiring harness. It's now a matter of let's figure out why that coil is breaking down and dropping out. But that's gonna be a wrap for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you again real soon. Take care.